tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Mobley right side. And there it is for him.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Reza Shea. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Porzingis. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now, here's Mitchell. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. The rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one's good. Daniels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Porzingis against Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mobley. Another shot. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Outside Daniels. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Daniels has got his second basket of the night. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Detroit.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And here's Daniels following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Back to Young. And it's denied. Mitchell against Daniels. Mitchell right side. Still on the wing. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. It's up a 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
That's good from Young. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA, the Hawks, last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
And so Young nails them both. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Mobley against Johnson. It's to Porzingis. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And here is Mitchell, defended by Young. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Clock is at 3. Merrill, a basket good off the assist from Allen.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Outside, Porzingis. Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. And here is Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Young from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 5 now.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. Fires the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. Young against Mitchell. Bounce pass, Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Fires the three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Now, here's Hunter. Hasn't made one yet. Allen, a screen on Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good on the putback.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Rizachet missing. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Mitchell drops them both. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Hawks second.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
The Hawks trail by 10. High post Young. He has 5. Outside Daniels. To the middle. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Porzingis against Allen. Hunter, bounce pass. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the 3. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Rizachet with it. Working on Hunter. And that one's good. Rizachet.
No, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Pass to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Allen. Rebound Atlanta. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Mitchell is double. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Mobley. Jacks up a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Young dishes to Johnson. Outside Daniel. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And Ball subbed in for Sam Merrill. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Alexander Walker. Off target with his three. Now Cleveland shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Mobley. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. He has 5. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And it's Johnson with the jam.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Ball. Shoots the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. Young passes to Porzingis. Young against Ball. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. And Porter subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Nance. Wade dishes the ball. Nance a screen from downtown. Ball no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Newell. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the three-point shot.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Here's Tyson from deep three-point territory. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
We've got Wade. Lonzo Ball out there with Porter. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Ball. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Kennard with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Krejci passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Ball. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And Nance kicks the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Atlanta shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Newell. Now, Alexander Walker. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. It's tied up with that one. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate. Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
To the inside, Newell, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Nance. He has yet to score. And it's ball in the corner. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nance with no one around. Rebound by the Hawks. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Here's Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Hawks second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's Merrill. He's covered by Daniels. And the Nance slams it in.
Boy, Larry Nance Jr.'s athleticism is insane. The former dunk contest winner looking special.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is Young. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. A step-back shot here. No good that time. The Cavaliers trailing. Merrill passes to Mitchell. Pass to Nance. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Here's Newell. Young, right side, 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Mitchell's got 18 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here is Daniels. 6 points for him. This one for 3. Nance with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Newell. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young passes to Johnson. Back to Young. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Johnson against Ball. And Merrill has it in the corner. Young up top. He has 7. And it's Ricochet missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Lethal in transition. Johnson is an elite athlete.
And here is Ball. Still without a basket. And Merrill has it in the corner. Ring shot on the way. Okongwu grabs the board.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Mitchell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Coming off a terrific season. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. The Hawks trailing. Outside Daniels. Johnson outside. Daniels with it. He has 6. Young outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Ricochet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie Ricochet looking comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Hunter. Mitchell wide open. Mitchell connects from 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Here's Ricochet. Shoots over Merrill. That one off the back iron and out.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Mitchell. Daniels with the steal. Johnson outside. He's working for Okongwu and finds him.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Mitchell following the basket by Trae Young. Down low, here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Hunter. Lobbed up there for Allen. Reza Shea with the steal. And oh, here we go. Reza Shea's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Allen. And here comes the break. Here's Mitchell. Now Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Johnson against Mobley. 5 on the clock. Daniels inside the line. It's good from the top of the key. Daniels has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell against Young. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Allen. Hunter the screen. Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks leading by 4. Now Reza Shea. Pass to Porzingis. Over Allen. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now Hunter to the paint, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Reza Shea. And a wide open look for Daniel. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 9-point Hawks lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Young. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. 9 points for Porzingis.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Hunter. Now Allen. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Hawks on D. Hunter finds Merrill. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
For your Cavaliers, Sam Merrill, shooting 1.
One shot.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
On its way from Hunter for 2. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis. And
it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. High post Allen. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
Johnson's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Stolen by Mitchell. No on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Here comes Mitchell. Scores after the quick crossover. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Here's Daniels. He's got 11. Here's Ricochet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 5th assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he has 28 points for the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No on the wing. Misses the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Allen. Back to Merrill. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs powerhouse.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's Daniels. 11 points in the game. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Ricochet. 6 to shoot. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Daniels. Back to Young. Pass to Ricochet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Ricochet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Over Porzingis, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen showing you he's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
Young taking his time here. Out to Porzingis. Launches a three. And the Hawks with another three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Allen. Young against Mitchell. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Outside, Porzingis fires for three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Porzingis. 12 points for him. Young outside. J in the corner. Clock at 4. Outside Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Lined up there for Allen. It's stolen by Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And Allen slams it in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And Atlanta has possession following the score by Cleveland. Mitchell against Young for three. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And then Allen slams it in.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Young passes to Porzingis. Riza in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Riza. Count the basket. Riza-Shay's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Allen finds Merrill. Mitchell outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. Now Daniels. Back to Young from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker's checked in. And here is Ball. Still yet to score. Merrill with the ball. Inside. Here's Allen. Nice D from Porzingis.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. Boy, this guy is a big-time athlete. Jared Allen, watch out.
Atlanta leading by 11. Outside Daniel. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Ball. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Larry Nance is checked in for Allen. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Ball, the pass to Nance. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Nance has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Pass to Rizichet. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. That free throw, no good.
I think what Evan Mobley wants to do is win first and foremost. We know he's a defensive presence. His offensive game is starting to really develop. The future is bright.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Sam Merrill. Then for the Hawks, Krejci's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Daniels. And he sinks the second.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Now here's Porzingis. 14 points for him. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Ball. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ball's got his first 2 points of the night. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Here's Porzingis. Back to Kennard. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Tyson. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Tyson's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Porzingis, covered by Mobley. Porzingis kicks to Kennard. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. Kennard, the pass to Porzingis. They need this one. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Porter. Still scoreless. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Krejci. Here's Porzingis. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wade out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Mitchell kicks to Wade. Ball against Young. Back to Wade for the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Young. In the corner, Kennard with it. A 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ball against Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Over to the left wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Nance a screen. A 3-ball. The shot no good. Tyson. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Kennard for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Now, here's Wade. Now, Nance. Covered by Okongwu. Mitchell looking it over. Over Kennard. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Alexander Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Wade kicks the ball. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Atlanta has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's stolen by Nance. And here they come. Here's Tyson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is Young. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Okongwu a screen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ball, the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Allen dishes to Wade. No good with the triple. Atlanta leading by 7. Now, Alexander Walker. to Kennard. Back to Alexander Walker. They could use a bucket. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
There's the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Kennard. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And here is Allen. Here's Tyson. The kick out to Ball. And the three off target.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Young for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Mitchell. Wade, a screen on Kennard. Puts it up from 15. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Kennard kicks to Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. For the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Rizachet is coming in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Hunter, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Young against Mitchell. Pass to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Allen.
I would not test Jarrett Allen around the rim. Send it back, big fella.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. It's Young on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Mobley.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Allen, that's good.
Well, you see how Jarrett Allen is so confident attacking on the interior. Contact is not going to deter him.
Here's Young. Jarrett Allen making his last shot. Young with the ball. Porzingis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Young against Mitchell. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Allen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porzingis inside. He's against Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
That one drops. He ties it up.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now, here is Young. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Merrill passes to Mitchell. Hunter dishes to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Now Hunter shoots the 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Hawks leading by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Johnson. Young outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're moving it up. Now Mobley. Not that time. It won't go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Ricochet, covered by Hunter. Hunter there for the rebound. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 3. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Now here's Hunter, guarded by Ricochet. Now here's Hunter. Outside Mobley, Allen. Now Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. That one misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pace.
Whatever this team needs, Johnson is willing and able to provide.
Hunter fires. It's in.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Young up top, covered by Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Mobley there for the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Hunter. No good. That would have tied it. Atlanta with the ball. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Young. Out Porzingis. And he jams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Hunter. Here's Merrill. He's covered by Daniels. It's Allen. Puts up a 3. And it misses. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that